So, so let's start talk about. Hello.
Yeah, you can start.
Okay, okay. So last time in on my last session last Sunday, I gave my intro, but now I'm repeating all those things that I talked about in my last session, but briefly, so that we can talk about new things in this session. Uh, my intro, excuse me, excuse me. Hmm. So here I am. Here is this is how I look. So I started butterflies in 2013, and these were the people, the first four Indian people whom I interacted with on social media. As I told in my last session that I started with bird watching since my school ages, and one day suddenly I went out birding and I saw a diversity of butterflies in my area, and I just out of curiosity I wanted to know their names. So there was one friend of mine who was a birder as well as a butterflyer. So I asked him some names, and maybe he was more of a birder. He told me some wrong names. So just I started to look for people who are into butterflying. I joined Butterflies of India group, and Milind Bhakre was the first person who I added, and he told me identification of easy species, the basic species like plain tiger, blue pansy, things like that. After that, I think that was Paresh, and then I got to know about Isaac Chemica and Peter Semitasic legends, obviously, and I added them after some months because they were two big names and I was just a beginner. So Milind and Paresh are among the people who taught me basics back in 2013. Then I met with this person in 2015. He was working on, his name is Jerome Pages. He was working on a book on butterflies of Pakistan, and his book got published in 2016. This was his book. You can see the right one, Butterflies of Pakistan, and the two more books of Vedam Shkolowitz, Butterflies of Afghanistan and Butterflies of Ladakh. Last time I show many books of Vedam Shkolowitz, but this time I'm only showing butterflies, the books related to butterflies of our region, South Asia. Ladakh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. So the first author of the book Butterflies of Pakistan was Shkolowitz, and the second, who's a Ukrainian, and the second author was Jerome Pages, who was a French, and the real field work in Pakistan was done by this person, Jerome Pages, my third teacher, my first non-Indian teacher of butterflies. So we met after his book. This meeting took place after the book was with me. He visited Pakistan for about 22 years. He started visiting Pakistan from 1994, and then after a work hard of 22 years, this book happened to be published. This book came in 2016. Ladakh book was came in 2005, and the Afghanistan book came after Pakistan book in 2017 or 18, 17. And next projects of Shkolowitz are Butterflies of Palearctic Asia, Butterflies of Himalaya, and whatnot. I don't know. So last time we talked about some special butterflies of Pakistan, which are, some of them are endemic, some of them are, some of them are endemics, like Chitrali brown. Last time I didn't write names along, and this time also uh, I have written the names of butterflies. First one is Balochi copper, which is found in Balochistan. Desert Apollo. This is also found in Balochistan. Why it is special? Because it is found in the deserts, unlike all the Apollos which are found in rest of the subcontinent or rest of the world, uh, who which are found in snowy mountains. But this one is found in the desert areas. Strange Apollo, unique Apollo. And then Chitrali brown orchid, which is endemic to Pakistan. This one is desert five ring. The special thing about this ring is that this is the only ring in the world, I have read somewhere. This is the only ring in the world who has three apical ocelli, always three apical ocelli. There are some five rings who have sometimes an additional ocelli in the apical region, but that is an abnormality. But this one always has its main identification feature is three apical ocelli. So this is a unique five ring. Then we talked about the common name of this wall, Lasiomata ananda, and in the last week I have finally given it a name, bliss giving wall. I think this is the best name because I was reading about the passes and mountains of Kashmir, and one I think one mountain, one peak was named Ananda Devi, and when I read its English meaning, it was bliss giving goddess. So Ananda and Nanda are almost similar, same word. So I named it bliss giving wall. I have finally found out the appropriate English synonym of the word Ananda or Anant. Then Muller's Meadow Brown, which is also an endemic to Pakistan. Bliss giving is also endemic to Pakistan. Chitrali Brown Orchis is endemic to Pakistan, but rest of the three species are not endemic. We have talked about it in my last session. Then I talk about this butterfly, which is this subspecies is named after my name, and it was named by this person, Jerome Pages. Then in the last session, we also talked about threats to butterflies. I am not going to repeat them. Habitat loss, overgrazing, overcollection, and pesticides. These are issues with butterflies in the whole world, including India, including Pakistan, or everywhere. So these things are somewhat threat to the distribution of butterflies and their population and their occurrence. Lack of awareness is bigger problem in Pakistan than these four factors because um, I see no person in Pakistan who is seriously working on butterflies or who is seriously doing something for butterflies. I'm okay. Then I talked about conservation, and the most important thing was the declaration of a national butterfly, so that people may know that there are variety of butterflies in Pakistan. So we talked about national butterflies of four countries in the Indian subcontinent. Castor should be official butterflies of India, and you are a huge community as compared to Pakistan or as compared to any other country, maybe in the world. Maybe, obviously in the subcontinent, but maybe in the world, you are one of the biggest butterflying community. Uh, you all should work for Castor to declare it as a national butterfly. It is the most beautiful butterfly in the subcontinent, I guess, and this should be the national butterfly of the biggest and the most diverse country of the subcontinent. So कैसरे हिंद I should मुझे जल्द न्यूज़ मिलनी चाहिए, मुझे अच्छा लगेगा सुन के that कैसरे हिंद butterfly has been declared as national butterfly of India. And we also talked about state butterflies. India has also some state butterflies, but uh, last time Sharan told me about two more state butterflies. One was Tamil Nadu state butterfly and one Kerala state butterfly. I forgot. That's why I have kept these two places blank.
So
Tamil was Tamil human and Tamil
Tamil
Nadu's
Yeoman and
butterfly was Tamil.
Tamil Yeoman and
Kerala was
Malabar Banded Peacock.
Malabar banded
Family of
peacock.
Buddha.
Yeah. I forgot. That's why I kept these places blank.
No,
Anyways, then we talked about Chital Purple Emperor, which I want to be the national butterfly of Pakistan because Filhal, Filhal is an Urdu word. I don't know what is Hindi. For the time being, this is an endemic to Pakistan, but I'm 100% sure that this will be found in Jammu and Kashmir soon, within a year or two. I have a strong feeling that this will be found in Jammu and Kashmir soon. Then we talked about butterfly parks. Pakistan has only one butterfly park in Lahore, which was not doing so good. Then recently, some organization contacted me to make a butterfly park in Karachi, but that was also confined, and they wanted to rear tropical butterflies in it, butterflies from other countries, and I was not in favor of that, because what is use of bringing butterflies from other regions and continents and rearing them in Pakistan? That will only be entertainment for Homo sapiens. I want. Last time I also talked about it, that I want. I prefer, or I like open park, so that butterfly can freely come and lay eggs and nectar, and butterflies should be independent. They should be free. They should not be jailed. Need of a book, as I this is also from the previous session, that we darely need a book like Isaac Chemiker's Butterflies of India, and I am working on a field guide. We have our one field guide, Butterfly Log, Butterflies of Margla Hills National Park. Margla Hills, Islamabad. This national park. This national park is in our capital. This is adjacent to our capital. Marglas are mountains, and Islamabad lies in the foot of these hills, and this is very, very, very nice place for butterflying. There are, in this book, according to this book, there are 160 butterfly species found in Islamabad, and from other sources, from some papers, we and from some field work of my friends, we know that Lahore has 80 species of butterflies so far. I'm talking only about the big cities. Karachi has 75 species of butterflies so far recorded from Karachi. Karachi is a bit arid area. Texla, my hometown, it is on the backside of Margla Hills, these hills. So Texla has 110 species of butterflies recorded so far, alone by myself. And this is my study area. Can you see that tiny yellow square-like thing? Only 2 square kilometers area. 110 species were recorded from only this area, 2 square kilometer area. This is my hometown. These are some butterflies from my hometown. Okay, then now I'm going to start new things that I didn't talk about in my last session. History of butterfly study in Pakistan. Our history is same before 1947. So we are all familiar with these names: Moore, Swinehoe, Bingham, Marshall, Butler, Talbot, and our fun of British India. And but Talbot, by Bingham first, and then by Talbot. His last publication was, this is so low quality picture. Last publication was published in 1947, and of course, and after in 1937, this book was published, A Guide to Collecting Butterflies of India. I am after this book, I have not studied this book, but I want this book. If somebody can tell me where I can get this book, please let me know. Then how can we forget our the father of Indian butterflies? This is the man, Brigadier W.H. Evans, who wrote the Bible of Indian butterflies. This is my favorite historical personality in the field of butterflies. W.H. Evans, whose magnum opus book, The Identification of Indian Butterflies, is still valid today. I also use this book. Brigadier W.H. Evans was he was in British Army, army engineer, and he was posted in this part of the subcontinent, which is now in Pakistan. He was this one. He was posted in this area 3 times. On first time, he was posted in Chitral area. uh, I have highlighted that Chitral area in red. That area is very different from rest of the subcontinent because it comes under Hindu Kush range, and it also has some relationship with Pamirs. Then Evans was posted in 1920s. Evans was the first person who explored this Chitral area, and Chitral is the most diverse and most rich area in Pakistan for butterflies. It has only Chitral has 6 endemics, not Pakistan endemics, Chitral endemics. Chitral has 6 endemic species. Chitral is only a district, not a province, not even a province. But this is the largest district of our KPK province. Then Brigadier Evans was posted in Murray. Murray is like younger brother of Simla or Nainital, Kumaon. He was posted in Murray, so all we know about butterflies of Chitral or Murray is due to is W.H. Evans. Then Evans was posted to Balochistan, and he again was the first person who explored Balochistan. Even after Evans, only one German lepidopterist, I forgot his name. Um, I forgot his name, but he was a German. He came to Balochistan for butterflying in 1980s. Excuse me. Before him, only Evans was the one who went to Balochistan for butterflying. And after Evans and that German lepidopterist in 80s, I went to Balochistan for butterflying last year. So Balochistan is a very unexplored place and a very interesting place for butterflies. Okay, in Pakistan, in British India, this part of subcontinent, major works was by Fenhoy in 1885 to 87 in Karachi. Butler worked in northwestern Punjab, and Piley worked in Kepiko province. Then we didn't talk about the butterflies books. Pakistan on butterflies of Pakistan, only 2 books have been written. One first in Creature Orbits, which was just a collection of British records. Before partition, all the work was collected and gathered in this book, and this book was published in 2001. Then Jerome Pages and Vadim Skolowitz worked on this book, and no, my plan is to make a photographic field guide, and that will be the first field guide uh, for butterflies of Pakistan, and that will also be the first photographic field guide of anything. We don't even have a bird photographic field guide. So my book project starts from 2015, no, 16, when Isaac Chemiker told me that Akram, no, you are no more a beginner, and your country needs a book, and you should start a book. And first, I thought for some months that what he's talking about, what Sir Isaac Sir is talking about, but then I thought that he was right. Yes, I can, and why I can't? Because I have help of so many people. Mm, um, I haven't told that Roberts give total of butterflies of Pakistan as 320. Shkolowitz and Pages, the 2016 book, they took the Pakistan total to 436, and after 2016 till today, I have me and my team have taken total number of butterflies of Pakistan to 442, and I'm sure that this number will reach to about close to 500 by 2013 when my book will come out. Baseline for my book is obviously Butterflies of Pakistan 2016 by Shkolowitz and Pages. Some features of my book will be, now I will gain some pace. some features of my book will be: first one, recent editions. Some species which were not in this book, these four are recent addition into Pakistan. 2017 common J, very common in India. Last year, uh, common FIVERING, Joker, and in 2016, from Himalayan foothills, we had first striped blue crow from Pakistan. And we are still searching for new records. As I told, that my expectation is that Pakistan total will reach 500 in next 5 years or so. We are searching for new species. For example, this species. This is pygmy blue, and it is not yet found in the subcontinent or in Pakistan, but it has been recorded so close to Pakistan. This is its distribution in Middle East. Where is my mouse cursor? This place where 35 is written is Cha Bihar. No, this place is Cha Bihar, and it is so close to our Jivani beach, our coastal area of Jivani, and the distance is 120 kilometers. So this is found very close to Pakistan border. So there are chances that this butterfly will be found in Pakistan in future, maybe next year, maybe after 5 years. But this will, because it has recently extended its range to Middle East. In UAE, in Iran, it was not found in Middle East, um, 5 to 10 years back. So if it has reached to Chabihar, it will soon reach Pakistan. Then this is among world's rarest species because it's known only from its type specimen. You see, it has no abdomen because it was a single specimen which was collected from Afghanistan, Torkhama, Nangarhar province in 1966, and it is known only from its type specimen. But why I'm optimistic about its being found in Pakistan? Because Torkhama is just a village, and it is divided into two. Half part of Torkhama is in, it is only a border village. Part of Torkhama is in Afghanistan, where this species was discovered, and half of Torkhama is in Pakistan. So this butterfly was probably collected in the hill which is seen behind this gate. So this butterfly was collected hardly 10 to 15 kilometers away from Pakistan border. So if we find this butterfly, this will be the best treat. Some species which are, who is playing some species which will be clicked for the first time in the world. For example, this one. These species have not so far been clicked alive. This is CHITRALI Akram, the subspecies named after me. And then Lesiomata Pakistan wall. It is a recent discovery. It was discovered in 2016, so it has also not been photographed alive. This one, this is Kashmir fritillary, Militaya bulbita. It is also found in India. It was discovered from Sonamarg, from Jammu and Kashmir, and but this is the first picture of it in nature. This is the first picture of this species alive. If somebody has photographed this species from India, please do let me know. But to my knowledge, this is the first photo of it alive. So this will also be part of my book. Then my book will have some rediscoveries. For example, freak butterfly was collected from Murree, Pakistan, where Evans was posted in 1920s. Into 1912, so it's been 108 years it has not been seen in Pakistan afterwards, and this specimen is also not in Pakistan. It is in British Museum of Natural History in London. So we have to rediscover this one from Pakistan. Then wonderful hair streak. This is a rare one in the subcontinent. Uh, I have seen only one picture from Bhutan and one picture from Simla, I guess. This one was collected from Murray, Pakistan in 1930, and these specimens, a male and a female, are also in British Museum, and this also needs to be rediscovered. And I am after it. I very frequently go to this place. The if you can read the name Natya Gali, and I will keep trying until I see this one in real and click it because I love this species. Then a rediscovery which really happened last year. This is spotted small flat, the Kutch subspecies. And in the last session, Mayur asked me that is there any endemic? This one is if accepted as a separate species because some authorities regard it as a separate, a full-fledged species, tiny flat, Sarangisa sati, tiny flat. If it is regarded, if it is accepted, or if somebody follows that taxonomy, this is an endemic of Sindh and Kutch collectively. So this one was rediscovered after 108 years um, by a friend, and this was clicked so close to Indian border. Then this one was another rediscovery. Its common name is Sindh grizzled skipper. This is a subspecies of desert grizzle skipper, Spialia doris avanita. This was just rediscovered from Sindh after 140 years last year. Then my book will have new English names. For example, this one doesn't have an English name, Polycyna and tamerlana. So me and Peter sir recently named this genus Polycyna because this belongs to metalmark family, and this is so close to coppers, and its Latin name also is similar to coppers, Lysina and Polycynia. So as it is a metal mark and it resembles copper butterflies, so the English name of, ladies and gentlemen, the English name of Polycyna genus, as decided by me and Peter Sir, is copper mark. So this one is found in Pakistan very rarely, close to the border of China and Afghanistan. The species name is Polycyna tamerlana, so its English name it will be Tamerlane coppermark. I love this name. This was Peter's idea. Then bliss giving wall. Uh, Lesumata Ananda. We talked about it in the last session. Anand mean bliss. So its name will be bliss giving wall, and this will be published in my book. Although I have make it public, you all know it, but this will be published in my book. Then range extension, for example, this one, it's Leslie's Hooper or Pakistani skipper. Formerly, before 2018, it was known to be found in Chitral and Peshawar and Quetta, but now it is also found in this part. And I know that soon it will be recorded from all along Awan border. So there are countless range extensions in my book. I receive every week so many records from photographers from across Pakistan, and our knowledge about range or distribution of butterflies of Pakistan is increasing on daily basis, on weekly basis. Now, zoography of Pakistan. This is an other very interesting topic. It will also tell us what are the similarities of butterflies of Pakistan and India are, and what are differences between butterflies of Pakistan and India. So this is map of our subcontinent, and this is Pakistan. The green border shows pelagic regions. Well, the world is divided into six, or I think six zoogeographic regions. The pelagic region is uh, half of Pakistan belongs to the pelagic region. It means that half of Pakistan has species of butterflies or other animal groups which are similar to the animals or butterflies of the countries west of Pakistan. Then we have some species of Afrotropic origin, the butterflies which are also found in Africa. I have marked that part of that border of Pakistan with the red. Then we have our dear Oriental region. India is much of India, almost all of India comes in the Oriental region, and the species which are found east of Pakistan in the whole India or Southeast Asia that belong to the Oriental region, Oriental Geographic region. Here we can see uh, all three regions and the map of Indian subcontinent so that we can have an idea, a better idea of the geographic regions. So the Oriental region, some Oriental species which okay, this is the red area is the Great Indian Desert, which bars or which serves as a natural barrier for Oriental species to come to Pakistan, and the reason is the Great Indian Desert. So, because of the Great Indian Desert, most of the Oriental species in Pakistan are found in these areas in the south into the Sindh region and to the north into the Himalayan foothills and Punjab. An example of it is tailless lion blue, which is I think found in the whole India, but in Pakistan it is only found in Islamabad and Karachi, and no other place in Pakistan. But in India, it is found I think in the whole country. So why it is not found in the whole Pakistan? Because that distribution should extend directly to the west, but in Pakistan it enters only via two routes from Himalaya to from Punjab to Himalaya into Islamabad, and from Gujarat side into the Sindh. This one, the Taylor's line blue. Then this is Islamabad, our capital. The green dot is showing the exact location of it. This is Islamabad, and there are some species which are found in the whole India, but in Pakistan, those species are only found in Islamabad. For example, glass tiger, it was only once found in Pakistan in 2018. Before 2018, it was not known to occur in Pakistan. Then Plumbus silver line, it was recorded only twice from Pakistan, but in India it's widespread. If not mm, found in the whole country, but it is widespread, I know. Then common Nawab, now it is known as Indian Nawab, Bharata. But okay, let's call it Indian Nawab. It is also only found in Pakistan in Islamabad, but in India it's in the whole country. Black Raja again, it is again only found in Pakistan, in Islamabad and some surrounding areas. But in India, it's again widespread. Blue bottle is another example, widespread in India, but in Pakistan very limited. Common tree brown, another example. So the point is that in Pakistan, only these two routes are for the oriental species entrance to Pakistan. Common map is also widespread in India. There are so many examples. Then we talk about Afrotropical region. Some, not some species, but some genera, some genus of butterflies in the Indian subcontinent which have a relationship with Africa. This is the region on in Pakistan, southern Balochistan, which has some relation with African wildlife, African butterflies. For example, Joker, it is an Afrotropical genus. Our Indian subcontinent has one species, and Africa has three species. Coasters are also Afrotropical genus. It doesn't mean that Tony Coaster is or yellow coaster is Afrotropical, but that genus is Afrotropical. Most of the coasters are found in Africa. In Indian subcontinent, only two, Tony and yellow coaster. Orange tips, there is huge diversity of orange tips in Africa and Middle East, but in our region only two or three orange tips are found. This one, by the way, is desert orange tip, which is not found in India. Then grizzled skippers. Africa has very much, very large, very. Hello, somebody speaking. Saran, are you there?
Yeah, and there. I'm not sure who is that. One sec. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No problem.
नहीं तो कोई बैठना म्यूट किया लेगा.
Who is that?
I
Galaxy.
don't know who is it, but what language is this?
I don't know. I have muted them. You can carry on.
No problem. So most of the grizzly skippers are, Pakistan has, I think, 6 to 7 grizzly skippers. India has only 1 or 2 grizzly skippers. Indian grizzly skipper and that Sindh grizzly skipper, which I showed. I think it is not in India. Some pelagic species. These are all beaks of Pakistan. The lower two common and club beak, but the top one is European beak, which is found in Iran, Turkey, whole of Europe. But in Pakistan, it is only found in Chitral. This is an pelagic species, and club and common beak are oriental species, which are widespread in India. Then wolf. India has 3 wolf species, but Pakistan has 3 endemic wolf species. Pakistan has 6 to 7 wolf species. So wolves are also a pelagic genus. When I say pelagic genus or oriental genus or afrotropical genus, it doesn't mean that it doesn't come out of that region, but the most species of that genus are found in the respective region. That's why we call pelagic genus or oriental genus. Most of the walls are found in pelagic region. That's why walls are pelagic genus. Meadow browns are also pelagic genus. Pakistan has 12 species of meadow brown. My favorite genus Milletaya, small fritillary. Pakistan has 11 species of fritillary. I think India has 2 species. The middle one, Kashmir fritillary, is also found in India. The left one is Shandur fritillary. Shandur is a place in Chitral district, and the right one is Roberts fritillary. This is the only fritillary which is found in Punjab, and I think this can be found in adjacent Jammu and Kashmir. Butterfly hotspots in Pakistan. Chitral. This is a heaven of butterflies. As I told, Chitral has. This is Chitral. The blue marked area is Chitral. This is Chitral Gold National Park. Recently, people, maybe some of you have seen a very viral video of Himalayan lynx hunting a markhor. That was shot in this national park, Chitral Gold National Park. This road goes to Shandur top, Shandur Pass. Shandur Pass is a pass which is which connects Chitral to Gilgit-Baltistan. And on top of Shandur is the world's highest polo ground and also my favorite butterfly hunting ground. As you know, as I've just shown, Militaya Shandura. A butterfly is named after that place. This is Shandur top. This is my heaven. This is my most favorite place in the world for butterflies. Shandur top. This is also in the Chitral district. The speciality of this Chitral, the special thing about Chitral is that, you know, Afghanistan has recently joined SARC, so it is now considered as a part of South Asia or Indian subcontinent. Before some years, it was considered part of Middle East. Afghanistan and Iran was considered a part of Middle East. So Chitral is so special place that this is at the border of three regions of Asia. On Pakistan side, Indian subcontinent. Then comes a small stripe that gray stripe is Afghanistan, and this stripe separates Indian subcontinent from Central Asia. You see, uh, after that stripe comes Tajikistan. So between Pakistan and Tajikistan means between subcontinent and Central Asia, this small stripe which is called Wakhan corridor, and this is a very interesting place for butterflies. It has relationship with Hindu Kush and Pamir, and this is originally that place. You see, this picture was taken the from Tajikistan, and then there is a river. There are some mountains in Afghanistan, and that snowy peak is in Pakistan. So this is in this picture you can see three regions of Asia: Central Asia, subcontinent, and Middle East. This is interesting place. That's why this place has interesting butterflies. This one, Militaya Shandura, is a speciality of Chitral, although it is also found in Central Asia, but it was discovered from Chitral. This is large-keeled Apollo, Parnasius tianchanicus. Its name shows that it has some relation with Tian Shan mountain range. This is Spialia carnea. Uh, its common name is Afghan grizzled skipper. As I have mentioned earlier, that Pakistan has a good variety of grizzled skippers or Spalia genus. This is Afghan grizzled skipper, and it is only found in Pakistan and Afghanistan. So it is Pak-Afghan shared endemic. This is Haponophili albedo brown philistigma. Again, a Chitral endemic, not Pakistan endemic, a Chitral endemic. This is also a unique meadow brown because this is Chitral meadow brown and lesser white-banded meadow brown, and all three are found in Chitral. This is Militaya, Chitral purple emperor, our suggestion for national butterfly. Then the other hotspot for butterflies in Pakistan is Mari Galyat and Kakhan region, uh, which are part of Himalayas. This is Kakhan. This is Mari. This is Nathia Gully. These are, if you see these pictures, you can easily mistake these from for Kashmir or Shimla or Nainital, Kumaon. So all these hill stations are siblings. Their fauna, their butterflies are very similar, almost the same. If we have three lists of butterflies in hand, one of Shimla, one of Murray, and one of Nainital, there will hardly be difference of 10% or 20%. 80% they will be same. They have same species because these three hill stations are in Western Himalayas, which is a sub-region of Himalayas. Some butterflies of this part, large tortoise shell. This picture was published in Peter Sayre's small field guide, a natural field guide to the butterflies of India, Pakistan. Mm, Blue peacock, very common in Murray Galyat region. Indian white admiral, another common species of our Murray Galyat region. Western courtier, it is also very common in Murray Galyat region. Brown Argus. I don't have to mention that these are from Murray Galyat region because Murray butterflies are. I'm only talking about Murray butterflies. And then this is not found in Murray but in Kagan. Kagan is at some higher altitude, and Kagan is the end of Pakistan Himalayas. After that, Kashmir begins. But I forgot its common name. Jaloka meadow blue. You can say Jaloka mountain blue, greenish mountain blue. Some authors has written greenish mountain blue. Argyadis Jaloka. This was taken from Kahan. Then Margala Hills, our capital hills. As this is our capital, Islamabad is. I have read somewhere that Islamabad is the most green capital of the world. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but we are lucky to have a capital like this because whenever I am also living very close to Islamabad, about 30-35 kilometers away in a town, Texla. Uh, Texla is also a very famous archaeological site. Hello, somebody has been unmuted.
One second, Akram.
Uh-huh.
I guess they have muted back. You can carry on.
Okay, okay. I have told about this book, Butterfly Log of Margla National Park, in which he has mentioned 160 species of butterflies in Islamabad. Striped blue crow. I am no Islamabad butterflies. Striped blue crow, glassy tiger, and plumbous silver lion. Only one record of each of these species from Pakistan. Then northern Balochistan, another interesting place. In northern Balochistan, there are first one point that Balochistan is very underexplored province, and as per available knowledge, northern Balochistan, the hilly Balochistan, is very rich region of Balochistan, and three places in northern Balochistan that I have also visited in last year, but I didn't have so many butterfly species because I was late. Ziyarat, Odak Valley near Quetta, and Khojak Pass. This is also a pass which connects Pakistan and Afghanistan. These three are very good butterflying sites. Now some species from Balochistan, white line hair streak. This is different from the one which is found in Kashmir, that is Himalayan or Indian white line hair streak, and but this one is Persian white line hair streak, which is found in Balochistan. We also have Indian white line hair streak in the northern Pakistan, but this one is the Irani species, the Persian species. Then Pakistan endemic or Balochistan endemic. This is called Balochi hair streak. Southern yellow swallowtail. In Pakistan, it is very rare. It is only once recorded from Quetta, and I think this is the only specimen from Pakistan, as far as I remember. And this specimen is in London, in British Museum of Natural History. They have taken our specimen too. But this is an important species for of Pakistan that I would need for my field guide. I am also looking for it. My friends in Balochistan are looking for it, but I have managed to collect a picture from a friend. He's a German. He worked in Afghanistan. He took a picture of this species and the same subspecies from Afghanistan. So he gave me that picture for my book. Desert Apollo, we have talked about it earlier in this session as well as in the previous session in last Sunday. White ringed meadow brown. This was discovered from Balochistan, and it is very common in Balochistan. Southern Balochistan. This Gwadar is in Pakistan. Southern Balochistan is close to Middle East, so it has some very different species from rest of Pakistan or subcontinent, or even different from the butterflies of northern Balochistan. This is our Gwadar Makran coastal highway. Sorry, I am unable to speak properly because I didn't sleep last night. So I'm sorry for improper speaking. This is Gwadar. And this one, desert orange tip, which is also found in Iran and Africa and Middle East. This one is found in Balochistan. It was recorded only twice or thrice from Pakistan. Once in British times and one recently. I saw a specimen from Pakistan Museum of Natural History. Striped white. This is also a Middle Eastern and African species which only enters Pakistan from that Afro-tropical pocket in the southwestern Balochistan near Gwadar and Makran coast. Then Karunchar, recently we have discovered a new heaven in Sindh, Karunchar Mountains. Karunchar Mountain, this one. Karunchar mountain range is uh, said to be, you know, foothills of Arovali range of Gujarat, Rajasthan. I don't know if I am pronouncing it properly. Arovali range or whatever. It is said to be belonging to that mountain range, and we recently found much awaited butterfly. I was always sure that joker will be found in Pakistan, and after wait and search for 3 years, we finally got our first joker butterfly from that Karunjar mountain area in Sindh province. And we also expect tail jay, southern blue bottle, angle castor, plain orange tip, red pirate, which are found in Gujarat state, but these five are not yet recorded from Pakistan. And if we want these species from Pakistan, Karunchar Hill is the best place. I have watched yesterday session of Pritishka Patel. He was also talking about our mutual discussion that I keep in touch with my Gujarati friends, my Kashmiri friends, my Punjabi friends, and my Rajasthani friends, because it is very important to know about butterflies of the areas across the border, because butterflies are not human beings, so they don't need a passport or visa to come to the other country. So I'm quite sure, if not these five, I think one or two of these five can be found in Pakistan in future, as Joker butterfly was found. Then we have another butterflying hotspot, Western KPK. That place looks like this. Western KPK means non-Himalayan KPK. KPK is our province. That region of that province around Peshawar, and it comes under a palearctic region. In my you see, the borderline between Oriental and Palearctic is Indus River, and this is the bridge which separates. This is my own theory, that Oriental and Palearctic regions are divided by the Indus River, because uh, from my hometown, this place is about 100 kilometers or even less than that, and I have crossed this bridge so many times. And when I cross this bridge, I see a sudden change in the species. Suddenly, we see we start to see different species. If we uh, go to the Punjab side of this Indus River, and this Indus Bridge also separates two provinces, Punjab and KPK. And this picture was taken from KPK side. If we go to the Punjab side, we see species which are more similar to India. And if we come towards KPK side, we see species which are uh, more commonly found in Afghanistan. This one, this is the place where Indus and Kabul River, which is coming from Afghanistan, meets. Kabul River enters the Indus River. It becomes part of Indus River. This is Robert Fritwell, which is found in Afghanistan and Iran and the whole Iran, and I think it is found up to Iraq. But in Pakistan, it hardly crosses Indus River. It is only recorded from across the Indus in Punjab in a couple of villages, and then its distribution is over. It is not found. It crosses Indus, but hardly to 3 to 4 kilometers, and after 3 to 4 kilometers, it is not found anywhere in Pakistan. But towards west, it is very common. This is not common bath white. This is desert bath white. It is also a butterfly of that particular region across the Indus, Palearctic region. Pale lemon white. This is a Pak Afghan endemic. Mm, Desert fivering. It is also a species of that Palearctic region across the Indus, and it also crosses the Indus, and its range, it just marginally crosses the Indus, and its range ends after 2 or 3 kilometers, and then it doesn't enter Punjab anywhere. This one is zebra skipper. As I have already told, that Pakistan has many species of this genus. This is zebra grizzled skipper. and this species is also found in Africa, and the type locality means where this species was discovered is in Punjab, Punjab KPK border. I mean this place. So this is also a butterfly of KPK, Western KPK. Then Parnassus elegant Apollo. This is found in Kuram district of KPK, which is Sufyat Ko, which is adjacent to Afghanistan. This is the place where that elegant Apollo is found. So the next topic is very interesting for all of us. Our relations means I have talked about our relations between butterflies of Pakistan and the countries west of it. Now I will talk about our relations and our butterflying relations and okay. Last year in December, I met with this person. This is an Indian person. I met with him in Karachi. He was invited on a workshop. He is a forestry expert, Shubhendu Sharma, and we started talking about wildlife people of India. And I was also invited to that session because they wanted to make a butterfly garden. And we talk about people that we know, and we know that which person he knew nothing about butterflies. He was a forest expert, forest growing expert, and the common topic, the common person which he knew was this person. This is the urban forest that this person was growing in Karachi, a forest in the middle of metropolitan city, and he made this forest. And this person, he knew Isaac Chemiker, and I told him that yes, he is my teacher. Isaac Chemiker's Butterflies of India. He sent me this book. I contributed. Okay, मैं जल्दी जल्दी करता हूँ. quickly. I contributed with my images in his book, and I contributed Peter's fantastic book with my pictures. I am talking about our relations to India and my relations, India or Pakistan relation in field of butterflying. I give this person, David Raju, my picture. Whenever somebody asks me for a butterfly picture for using in a book or any place, I give him. So, Mr. David Raju, I gave this picture of Pterygus indica, Indian pirate, to David Raju. Milan Pakre, when I bought Milan Pakre's book. I got it from India, and it is very interesting book. Because of this region, it has become more interesting. I have just talked about this region, Gujarat and Sindh relationship. The butterflies relation between Gujarat and Sindh are very important, and butterflies of Western Ghats cover Gujarat. So that's why this book is more important for me. If it was not, it it didn't cover Gujarat, even then this book is amazing. And I think this is the best butterfly book that I have ever read in my life. And this is the place where Joker Butterfly was recorded. Okay, this is Punjab, and this person is Virender Singh, my friend from Punjab, and we talk a lot about butterflies which are found in Punjab, which are found in Indian Punjab, but not in Pakistan Punjab. So this is Rajasthan. I think Katish Barwada. I cannot pronounce this person's name, but he has helped me a lot in understanding butterflies of Rajasthan. I think he's from Rajasthan, but Pritishka was saying that he's from Gujarat, but he has guided me about butterflies of Rajasthan. Then this ma'am, Pritishka Patel, we have had some very useful discussions about butterflies of this region, Gujarat and Sindh. So, the bordering states have very similar butterflies. Then Taslima Sheikh, my friend, she's also sent me her booklet, and this booklet has changed my thinking because she has recorded from Jammu. She has recorded about 10 to 12 species which are not found in Sialkot, and Jammu and Sialkot are considered twin cities. If she has 12 species which are not found in Pakistan, this is very simple that Pakistan is so little explored country. So after her book, I have started focusing Sialkot region, and now my friends are working in Sialkot. I have plans of working in Sialkot. So because of her book, I have made up my mind that uh, I Sialkot could also be equally rich in butterflies. Butterflies know no border, and I want to show a very interesting incident that as I have told about this rediscovery of tiny flat. This one my friend took from the zero line, not only the zero line, but on that place. You see the person on the very left side, this is my friend who visited this place, and you see that behind that is the border line, and the butterfly was sitting on that fence. And when after his one click, this butterfly flew to India. This border area is very sensitive, and both Pakistan side or India side both don't give permission to take camera to that place or even go to that place. But since it was a government trip, so after permission of Pakistan side and India side, both sides agreed that these people can work in this place. So this place, this picture was taken in Pakistan, but after that click, this butterfly flew to India. And many of my Indian friends are giving me, and they will give me picture for my field guide, including Mr. Sir Isaac Chemical. Peter Semitasik have given me my his pictures for my book. Jerome Pages, my French teacher, has given his picture for my book. And other countries, I have also friends in other countries, neighboring countries. For example, Ali Raza Nadri, my friend from Iran, who has uh, I have given him I have given him my pictures for this book. This book is in Persian, and he has also given me pictures of species which are common in Iran but rare in Pakistan. For example, Danadak fly is so common in Pakistan and in Indian subcontinent. Yellow pansy, peacock pansy is also very common in our region, but in Iran, it is very rare. Peacock pansy distribution in Pakistan is this one, but in Iran it is I'm showing in blue. In Iran, it is very limited distribution. It has very limited distribution. Likewise, the striped white, this picture, this butterfly, the striped white, taken in Iran, and he has given this species, this picture to me for my book because it is also found in Pakistan, um, uh, very close to Iran border. Now you see its striped white distribution in Iran is this, and in Pakistan, its distribution is I'm going to show in blue color. This one, it is found in Pakistan to only this area. So we see that some species are common in one country but rare in other countries. Some species are common in India but rare in Pakistan. Some species are common in Pakistan but rare in Iran or India. So we butterflies are like a family. So we keep on giving and taking and exchanging pictures. It is very normal and very beautiful thing. In palearctic region, in the countries which are to the west of Pakistan, they have different common names of butterflies, so much different. For example, this butterfly, we call in Indian books it is called Leslie's hooper, but they call it Pakistani skipper. we call in Indian books this species is called desert fivering, but they call it Balochi ringlet. This one in Indian subcontinent books, uh, we call it just wall, but they call it wall brown. They always call it wall brown. This is common wall for us, but they will say common wall brown. They will always place a brown in after it. Blended swifts, they call them millet skippers. We commonly call Pelopodas swifts as blended swift, but they call them millet skippers. We call these butterflies rock brown. This is blotchy rock brown, but they call them hermits or graylings. We call these butterflies meadow browns, but they call it steppy browns. This is somewhat difference in English names. I usually prefer to call Indian names because these were mentioned in the books that I use. See the seasonality and migration. I think this is not so interesting topic, so I'm leaving it. Butterflies of Pakistan. This is list of endemic butterflies of Pakistan. These are three walls which are endemic to Pakistan. Only these, yes, all three are endemic wall browns of Pakistan. This is Karnasa Safeda. This is endemic to Pakistan and Afghanistan. To only this is its global range. This is red copper, very interesting, a species which is commonly found in Europe and Central Asia and Middle East, but in Pakistan it was found only once. Rubiconda, Chitral, grizzle skipper, and other grizzle skipper of Pakistan and in Afghan endemic. Chitral ruddy skipper. Chitral flash and Himalayan red flash both are cousins. This one I have shown already. This is Chitral mountain arcus. These are Militaya. I have shown this picture already. This is anise rock brown. This is a Sawat endemic. It is only so far recorded from Sawat district. This was discovered by Jerome Pages and Annie, his wife. He dedicated this species to his wife's name. This is oval spot meadow brown. All meadow brown has a round apical spot, but this is unique. That's why I like it because it has oval spot in its apical region. That's why it's different. I have its picture from Iran. This one I have shown the picture of. This is a shared endemic park of an endemic. This is its range. This is Milita Lutko, again found in Balochistan, Chitral, and Central Asia. This is Chitralensis, Militaya chitralensis, Pak Afghan endemic, only found in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Last butterfly discovery from Pakistan was this one. This was not discovered but described for the first time. Palmeria amjadi, it was described in 2017 by Charmix. And the last new butterfly record from Pakistan was this one, Joker. So I think I'm done. Hello,
Yeah, Akram.
Sharan.
Yeah, I'm here.
in the last, I gained some pace.
That's okay. This was really a wonderful session, and lot of people might not have known before about Pakistan butterflies. And
Most of the people, maybe most of the people didn't even understand what I was talking about because I was half slept. I was half asleep. I was just seeing the pictures and talking. I don't know what I was talking.
no, we all
Anyways,
understood.
but now I am awake. If anybody wants to ask anything, I'm here, and we can reconnect. I think it will be disconnected when 40 minutes are over, right? I
No,
think it's
no,
about 40 minutes.
we have gone past 1 hour, so we are going to end this session.
Oh, great!
We
I
started at
was
we started
I
at,
was waiting for 40 minutes.
no, we started at 10:15, and now the time is 11:30.
No, but uh, I thought it disconnects after 40 minutes.
Yeah. Even
How
I
about
don't
the
see any.
case?
but it got promoted. I don't know why.
I wonder. Okay.
Thank you so
5
much,
minutes or
Akram.
10 minutes.
Really, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sharan.
One sec. A lot of people, when they think of butterflies, apart from India, they just think of Singapore, Thailand, or Bhutan, Sri Lanka, or etc. etc. A lot of people might have never thought of Pakistan and also the richness of butterflies in Pakistan, as you explained it. So
Yes, exactly. That, as I told, that India is almost all India is in Oriental region. Only
yeah,
pelagic species are found in Ladakh,
yeah,
especially.
yeah,
Ladakh is the most pelagic UT or area of India.